Hi, so we're going to make a gift bag, and I want you to know that I'm using 65-pound paper, but if you have some really pretty wrapping paper and you need to make a bigger gift bag, you can use wrapping paper, but I'm going to use this because it's small and it's easy for you to see in my video. Okay, so this again, like I said, this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I've printed it. It's not square, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the big white pieces where I want them. So what you want to do is you want to take your sheet and you want to kind of not fold it, but you want to mark it where the halfway point is so that you can see it. And then you're going to take one side. I'm going to actually take this side in so that I can glue the white down. And I'm going to fold it, and in order to fold it, I'm going to use my bone folder since this is a heavier paper. You might not have to use your bone folder if you're using wrapping paper, because wrapping paper is a little bit thinner. So kind of keep that in mind. And then I'm going to bring this side over, and I'm going to overlap it just about, maybe a centimeter, maybe not even a half an inch. And I will push that down. And so then I'm going to go ahead and put glue. And if you like tape, go ahead and use tape. If you like glue sticks, go ahead and use glue sticks, because this is not a permanent thing. So it doesn't have to be really sturdy, just enough to get you through till your gift is opened and the paper is removed. So I'm going to put a small stream of glue the entire side, and then I'm going to push this over, and I want the glue to go that way so that it's not catching on my open spot. Okay. And you can kind of see, you can see through it. Okay, so once we've done that, we want to, on this size, I'm going to use about 3 fingers worth. Yeah, and I can measure that for you. This is 8.5 inches, the entire length. And what I've done is I've taken about 3 inches, which is almost, it's a little less than, no, it's 2 inches, I'm sorry. So it's about 1/4 of your paper. So if you're using a bigger piece of paper, remember this part that you fold is about 1/4 of the size of your entire paper. So, and again, I'm using my bone folder because this is heavier paper. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and you're going to see these sides start to fold in. So I want to make sure that where my fold was, I want it to line up with this line. See, so it's kind of like that. And again, I'm using my bone folder. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to line up my fold. Okay, looks good. So what you have right now is this. So then we want to take the top little tab, and we want this edge to go below the fold line. And you want it to go maybe 1/2 an inch, 3/8 of an inch, not quite 1/2 an inch. And so you can see, here's my line, and this part goes below it. And then we're going to do kind of the same thing with this. We want to push this up, and we kind of want these edges to be pretty even. So I need to pull this side up just a little bit. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and put glue in this top triangle, just a little bit, enough to hold it. Again, like I said, this isn't a permanent thing like a book or, you know, a box or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and push that down. So you don't have to use really strong glue, tough glue, just so that it holds for Christmas or birthday or whatever you're making your box for, your gift bag for. And so then I'm going to put it on both of these little triangles, but I'm also going to take a little bit across here. And then I'm going to push this up. I'm going to burnish everything down pretty well. And if you're using a thinner paper, this actually works really well. It's a little bit harder with the bigger paper. So right now, this is what we have. So I'm actually going to take my sides, and you see where this little triangle is, where you've made your little triangle. I'm going to fold this piece of paper into that triangle. And again, I'm using thick paper, so I'm using my bone folder, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to make sure that this little edge folds into that edge. Okay, so we have those flaps. So we're going to go ahead and open those up. And we're going to actually open up our bag, clear down to the bottom. And you want your bottom to be pretty square, so I'm going to pinch those edges on both sides. So you can see I've pinched those. And then I'm going to go ahead and wherever this is folded, I'm going to fold it like that, so you can kind of see, and I'm going to fold the other side the exact same way. Now, you can put it aside for now if you want to, but let's make a fancy little top. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put my gift in, pretend I've put my gift in, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's do 7. 7. And again, it's a lot easier if you're using thinner paper, but this was just easy to show you how we're doing it. So now I want to get some ribbon, and I think I'm going to try and find, yeah, red ribbon. My little scissors. That's a little bit nasty, that tape. I don't know why. It just wants to stick to everything. That's okay. There, I got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to kind of find the center of this and push these up. Push these up. And then I'm going to take my ribbon. Now remember, when you use some of these ribbons, they have to be heat finished on the edges so that they don't ravel. But I'm not going to do that right now. Oops, I don't want that to fold up. I want that to stay open as if I have a gift in it. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a bow. And then I'm going to pop these up just a little bit more. And again, if you use a lighter paper, these pop really, really nicely. So there, we have a little gift bag. Isn't that cute for Christmas? Now this would be nice for a little small present. But again, if you want a big present, use some of your wrapping papers, your pretty wrapping papers. It's a little thinner and it'll fold really nice. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a nice idea for Christmas, birthday, anytime you need a gift. It's really cool, and you can kind of make it to the size that you need. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.